The Allied Arts Department of the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the Guyana Golf Association, commenced a workshop for physical education teachers in Region 6 at the Young Warriors Cricket Ground in Cumberland, East Kanji, earlier today. Details in this report.
The Ministry of Education, through its Allied Arts Department and the Guyana Golf Association, has teamed up to host a two-day golf workshop at the Young Warriors Ground in Cumberland, East Kanji. The workshop started today, March 22nd, and targeted physical education teachers from secondary schools across Region 6. Mr. Alim Hussein, during an interview with this newscast, revealed these details.
The president of the Guyana Golf Association and Next Gen Golf Academy in Georgetown. We created a program called Train the Trainers because of the sheer volume of number of kids. Nicholas had told me that we have over 100,000 kids and 1,200 schools around the country. Our resources are limited, so it is impossible for me or Nicholas to travel around the country personally and train every single kid. So we came up with the Train the Trainers program. So today we're going to have 34 teachers from 28 different schools here in the Region 6, and we're going to pass on to them all of the knowledge and information, the equipment that they would need to go back to their individual schools, and then they would start the training program with the kids.
Mr. Nicholas Fraser, who is attached to the Ministry of Education's Allied Arts Department, made these remarks.
We approached the Golf Association and we started to learn as much as we could. And then we did the pilot, and today, well, the rest is history, right? Today we are going to be expanding across Berbice, which is good. And I'm hopeful that we continue to keep using the same precautions that you would keep when you're in classroom and so on out here. Because even though this is a sport that is COVID compliant, it doesn't mean that you're completely immune or it's impossible for the virus to be transmitted. So we have to continue to be careful, and we're going to go through some steps with Alim today.
Education officer attached to the secondary schools, Mr. Satish Udit, was present at the launch of the workshop, and he said,
Mr. Dos Santos, I want to thank you very much and your team to plan, organize. I have seen that when I came this morning, everything was in order to cope with the COVID-19 situation. So keep that in mind along as you proceed today and tomorrow's after.
Mr. Osafo Dos Santos also added briefly,
It's very momentous because golf is something that all of us would have seen on the television and not being able to have that opportunity to play. However, we are going to have that opportunity not only to play but train persons in playing the sport of golf.
The workshop will conclude tomorrow, March 23rd. This program is aimed at training the teachers how to play the sport so that they can teach students across Berbice to play golf. Arima Ali, Channel 8 Sport.